Hello everyone, we are back at it again, this time with a quick tutorial on how to do some of these histograms you guys need to do for PostLab 7 in Excel. This is actually really easy to do. It's much more straightforward than what we've had to go through in the past, so hopefully this isn't too hard for you guys to follow along with. What we start out with, of course, is our class data spreadsheet that I sent out to you guys at the end of your labs, right? So there should be 3 different sheets in here. Each one is for a different treatment, and you can see that we have our different groups providing us with our average percent time spent doing each of these different behaviors. So the first step in this process is going to be calculating the average across all of these different groups, right? So I'm going to start by doing a quick transpose of our column names here so that they become row names for a separate table. And this is where we're going to input our averages, right? So this is really easy to do using the average function in Excel. So that's the one that we want. And of course, we're going to take the average across the column, right? We want to make sure that all of these columns are in this number category, this number format, right? If you start getting weird like averages, that's probably what's going on. So make sure all the cells are in the right format. And we're just going to do the same thing for all of these different behaviors, right? We're taking our averages. Of course, we want to make sure that we're still actually inside of the function. So again, do the same thing. And then once we have that, what we can do is we can provide actually our overall title that we want our plot to have. And so this would just be treatment 1 time budget, let's say. And then we can highlight all of that. We can go to insert. There's options to do bar plots in Excel. And so what we want is this 2D column bar plot, right? And so that's basically it. That's really all you have to do. And then you can play around with this a little bit more. You can add like an axis title if you want. Um, Always good to have your axes labeled. And so I would call this like average percent time. And there, you're pretty much all set. You're just going to be doing this 3 times basically for treatments 1 through 3. You should be able to copy and paste this formula over so that you're not having to constantly take your averages. But yeah, again, fairly simple, very straightforward. I don't expect you guys to have lots of issues with this, but of course, if you do, shoot me an email and I'll be happy to help.